Alright, so as much as I want to keep talking about my Maslow and getting this going, I've got a higher priority. And that's in the form of that guy out there. So let's go take a look. So this is my Dodge Power Wagon. It's a 1977. I bought it specifically because I needed to plow our big ass driveway over here. I mean, I guess it's not really that big, but I'm not shoveling that by hand. So this truck has kind of become my baby because it's needed a ton of work. Already I've gone in and I've replaced the rear suspension. I actually did all new brake lines as well, not just in the rear but in the front. I need a new proportioning valve, master cylinder, the whole works. The gas tank had to come down in order to get everything done. I actually still need to do some work on that. It's not quite configured right and the float doesn't seem to be reading right. Wiring's a mess under here. I'm hoping to get most of that addressed next year. I had to rehang my exhaust because that was hanging by the headers down there. I love this roll bar, but it's so in the way in the bed, and it's already done. Like, that base is done, and even the bed's gonna need some loving. Like, this is actual rot, like that's a hole. So some of this is gonna need to get cut out and replaced somehow. I don't know if that's gonna be me cutting and bending it by hand, but inside these are actually new seats that I put in last year. These are from a 2006 Subaru WRX. They're heated seats, which is really nice, especially for plowing. Of course, they're not wired up yet, so a lot of good that does me. Fuse box is a mess. That's going to be wiring sometime next year, I'm hoping. This whole section of floor pan was rotted through. Like, this whole section here, I would be looking at gravel right now. I had to tear up the carpet, which it was already in really sad shape, so that wasn't going to stay at all. So, and then I just had to cut this up, put a new floor pan in. I welded this all myself. I used to be a professional welder, so. It's a nice cab though. I need to redo weather stripping. Yeah, I mean, there's a ton of things I need to redo. This year, these springs need to get replaced before I plow with this again because they're upside down right now. So I'm going to replace these with 2,000-pound springs, new shocks. I put new plow lights on it. The old ones were not working at all, and it was actually a wiring issue. But I figured I'd just replace them anyways. So this is my power plant. This is a Chrysler 318. This thing's leaking all the time, is pissing me off. I actually need to top the coolant off because it's supposed to be like up here. I've already replaced this gasket twice, replaced the thermostat. I also replaced the neck housing here, so the only thing left would be the intake manifold. I don't know if I can clean that up enough to make it seat right, but new proportioning valve, new master cylinder, although it's already starting to not look like it. I still need to fix a bunch of things on the cooling. I did have to replace the radiator at the beginning of owning this truck last year. Is that more coolant leaking? So that gets exactly into what I was just about to talk about, is pretty much all the lines and everything need to be replaced. I have a replacement for this valve because it's shut, so that doesn't do me much good. Yeah, there's coolant on my finger, fucker. I did have to replace, oh shit, it's leaking there too. Why am I leaking so much coolant? So I'm going to need to get all that fixed this year now. don't you just love finding stuff? Wiper motor's not working, unfortunately, so I need to figure out that because I don't want to plow again without wipers. That sucked. But I mean, other than that, now I'm kind of nervous to turn it on with the fucking coolant leaks, but I've been running her a lot recently, so she hasn't been sitting much. I mean, I don't fit underneath the steering column at all. I need a skinnier wheel. Only thing that plays on this is classical music. It's really relaxing to plow to. Oh, of course she stumbles. There she is. She races a little bit in park and neutral. Without load on the motor, it seems to be running high. I have some ideas about that, but I'll have to see what fixes it. That should have kicked it out of fast idle. But like, I put us in drive, and you can hear how much quieter it is already. Yeah, you can see the coolant steaming off. Son of a bitch. I've had coolant issues with this truck since the beginning.